I'm going to show you how I've been doing digital art lately. So I'll paint in my sketchbook or draw in my sketchbook, and then I take a picture of it and I upload it to Procreate, and I just go in and kind of redo it the way that I've seen it in my head originally, or taking a picture of it, I can see it in a different way. And I love the way that this one ended up turning out in the end. It was completely different than the way it looked originally, and I'm happy with it. She's blowing hair out of her face. So I thought I would show you the process of how I actually created 3 different pieces. So there was this one, my little mushroom girl, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let you watch the whole drawing process. I've really enjoyed using these Bic fine liner markers. They're very thin and very opaque, so it works great for fine lining. I don't know what it is here lately, but I've been obsessed with like the mushroomcore, cottagecore type deal with like the patches and the mushrooms. And I've also been kind of obsessed with drawing clowns, so maybe I could incorporate like all 3 things. That would be fun. So while coloring, I used my ohuhu markers, and I had an idea of like the color theme that I wanted, but I could not get the colors that I could see in my head. I go in with some Prismacolor color pencils and try to like correct the colors that I seen without going like too dark, and it just was not working out for me. So I ended up adding a dark blue background, which I didn't record here because I ultimately hated it, but I just do try and fix the colors just a little bit more. And then I just take it right to Procreate. Added some stripes on her t-shirt, and then just go in for some final details, just a little bit of tweaking, not a whole lot. At first I tried to do watercolor brush, but I didn't really like how it looked with this picture in the end, so I just tweak it and find the colors that I wanted and messed with overlays and whatnot. And I went from the blue background to the really lighter yellow beigey color. And then I ended up with a product that I really liked in the end. Here is my final piece on here. It is a little girl feeding cheese to a little mouse. And it's got the patchwork, mushroomcore, cottagecore type vibe going on. This was like a late night drawing that I did. I think I did it like midnight into the late hours. I've been doing that a lot lately. Sometimes it's weird and sometimes it's good. I can get some cool stuff. Other ones I just paint over or pretend I've never created before. These little vines, I don't even know if they grow on mushrooms, but I've really enjoyed putting them on everything. getting her colors, I played around with them, but just like with the other ones, I couldn't quite get the color that I wanted with my ohuhu. I'm gonna try and start collecting Copic markers, just finding the colors that I want, that I'm missing, and just go from there. But I don't know, I wanted like this olivey green for her top and not quite dark brown, those dark brown pants, so yeah, so Procreate saves again. I don't know why I went in with colored pencil on the telephone here, but it just felt like the right thing to do at the time. Because I wanted like a dark gray, but not too dark of a gray where you couldn't see the detail in it. And same with this red right here. I needed a darker red, but not like a black. So I wish that Posca, Ohuhu, and Prismacolor would like join hands, share the same colors, and create a line of affordable art utensils sharing the same color schemes with each other. I heard that there is Posca colored pencils and I want to try them. Trying to get that olive green color. It was close. It was close. Y'all let me know like what type of style. Do you like this whole voiceover thing, or would you like to see me draw a picture in like real time and talk to you guys in real time? Or would you like to see like me working on Procreate with the pencil in my hand? Do you like what I'm doing now? Just comment below and let me know what you guys like, because I don't know unless you tell me. Oh, and I discovered something super cool. I don't know if y'all are familiar with ohuhu, but they have a alcohol blender marker, and I'm pretty sure it's just alcohol and these markers, but if you go over colored pencil with it, it blends out 80%, 90% of your pencil strokes from your colored pencils. Like, look at that. Look how awesome that looks. And then I decided, because I had so many faded pencil marks that didn't erase all the way, that I'd put a background in here, and I didn't really like the way that it turned out, but I just kept going with it. The green was too similar to the green in the yard, I think was my issue, and super streaky. But let's just admire and acknowledge how juicy that purple is. You can tell I don't use it very often, but it's really pretty. Still streaky, but not as noticeable. And then going over what I went over with that alcohol blender and the colored pencils, that marker went on pristinely, very smooth, very satisfying. A little bit of shading here and there, and I know at this point I was just like done with this drawing. After coloring the background that color, I was just over it. I wanted to get it finished, but I see it through. It's in a sketchbook and I wanted it to look halfway decent. These little flowers here give me SpongeBob vibes. I don't care how old I get, I will always watch SpongeBob. Animation, cartoons, Disney movies, they make me happy. It's just the possibilities are endless. Like this little girl here, just completely happy and not afraid of the little mouse eating cheese. Try to lighten up the color on the mushroom. final hand-drawn one, and then we go into Procreate. Just do my fine line. I think I used the gel pen on this one. I'm pretty sure that pen came with the app. And then I decided to add some of like faux tree wallpaper into the background. It took me a lot of tries to get like the saturation level, the gradient, the color and stuff that I actually seen in my head. Like, I'm still learning all that. Like, I'm pretty new to the whole art game. I've only been doing it for just a couple years, but I finally got a color scheme that I liked. You know, that bright blue bandana just pulls your eyes like right to her, and then you get to looking around, you can see other stuff, but I really think she pulls into the picture. Pulls you into the picture. But I ended up with like 2 different versions at the end of this one. One I liked and kept, and then the other one I wanted your guys' opinion. This one, it's like overlay and you can still see the flowers in the background. It was a little desaturated, and then we had this one, which I ultimately picked as the final one. It was just cleaner and crisper. But let me know what you guys think. Which one do you like better? And I will see you guys again next week. I think I'm going to start posting on Sundays. It's a little bit more convenient for my schedule, and the editing and stuff takes quite a while, and the drawing and whatnot. But let me know what you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.